Now that we know how to create and write to a file, what we're going to have a look at in this one is how we can read from an existing file. And so I've already looked at the OS package for creating files. We'll use that to open a file, and then we're going to have a look, or we're going to use the io package in order to read from a file. Okay, so inside the reading from files folder, which is used for this lesson, you'll see we've got a couple of files in there. One of them is for this demo, and I've also put a notes.txt which you can use for the challenge. So if we just have a look at the content, just a couple of lines in the example.txt and 3 lines in notes.txt. Okay, so let's go and open a file. With an existing file, I can do that like so. So I'm going to grab the file, any potential error, I'm going to use the OS package, and I'm going to say open, and we pass the actual name of the file or the path for the file which we wish to open. Okay, so we could possibly have an error here, so we'll need to handle that. So say if error does not equal nil, and just some kind of default message to say there's been an error opening the file. Now remember what we need to do when we open a file. We need to close it when we finish with it, and the best way to remember to do that, or to make sure that that happens, is as soon as you open the file, put a defer in there, and here we'll say file.close. Okay, so now we have a file, we have an open file. What we want to do is read that content. And so I'm going to say content, and again, this can return an error. And this time I'm going to use the io package, and we're going to say io.ReadAll. What are we going to read? We are going to read our file. And what this will do is it will read all the content in the file. Now there are other methods and there are other ways of doing this, but as this is just a gentle introduction, then we're just going to use this simple method here. So to get the content of the file, we use the io package, and we are calling the read all method. Again, we have a potential error here, so that will need to be handled. We'll just say there's been an error reading the file. But if we get past that point, then we should have some content. But we need to consider what kind of content we're dealing with here. So let's go and look at the signature for read all. And as you can see, it's returning a slice of bytes and an error. So we have a slice of bytes, but what we want to see really, we want to see the content as a string. So we're going to need to do a conversion here. So I'll do print line. But then we want to convert that slice of bytes to a string. Can you remember how we do that? Well, we've got these helper functions, haven't we? So we can use the string function to convert content, which is a slice of bytes, into a string. Okay, let's check this out. Go run main.go, and there we see all the content of the file. Hello from a file. And for straightforward opening and reading, that's all there is to it, though we will be going deeper into working with files later in Go Byte. But for now, let's have a challenge. So here's what I'd like you to have a go at. Write a program that opens a file called notes.txt, reads its entire contents, prints the contents to the terminal, and make sure that you use defer to close the file. So you can use that notes file which I've attached, which is in the reading from files folder here, which you can grab from GitHub. Otherwise, just create your own with a few lines of text. I'm sure you can do this. Pause me now and give that a go. Okay, so for this one, I think I'm just going to leave my example in place because the solution pretty much matches the example. The only thing which varies is the actual file. So this time we're going to open notes.txt using os.Open. We will get a file and an error back from that. If it's a real error, if it's not nil, then what we're going to do is just print an error and return. Otherwise, we have a file. So let's defer the closing of the file, which means that once everything completes here, that file will be closed, and then we can read from the file. So read all on the io package is going to return a slice of bytes and an error. If the error is not nil, Again, we're not going to go any further. We're going to print out that we have an error. Otherwise, we've got as far as here. So what we're going to do is we shall convert that content, that slice of bytes, into a string and simply print it out using our trusty printline function. Okay, so let's go and have a look at this. Okay, and so this is the content from notes.txt. Lesson notes, writing files in Go using OS create. And if we just go and check the file, that content matches exactly. Okay, how did you get on with that one? Hope you gave it a go. Hopefully you were successful with it. Reading and writing to files is something that we'll be doing quite a lot. Something that you do in all programs that you write. And we're going to go into it in more depth in later Go Bytes. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Make sure you subscribed if you want YouTube to show you more Go Bytes. And if you have a friend that's learning Go, why not share this lesson with them? Let's all learn together.